Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
What seems to be the problem?
Your secretary seems to think she is being harassed.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
I wish I were, but I am deadly serious. She said you invited her to dinner last week.
Of course I did. As recognition for a job well done. Once a month I invite the most productive employee to dinner.
Well, there is no problem there. But she seemed to think that you were angry when she refused, and that your motives are personal and not professional.
I think she's misinterpreted my intentions. What happens now?
Our harassment policy requires that we have a meeting with the HR manager and Miss Brown. It's quite serious. You could be reprimanded, or even fired if we find evidence that you were pressuring.
I understand that, but I hope that we can get to the bottom of this and show Miss Brown that she misunderstood my reaction.
That's the purpose of the meeting. Sometimes a mediated conversation will straighten things out, and a little discussion and apology can calm the waters.
How do you do?
How do you do?
My name is Jane Greenwood. Glad to meet you.
I'm Mary Smith. Nice to meet you, too.
Jack, what do you think about the election?
I think the campaign is a blockbuster.
How many people have flung their hats into the ring?
Finally, 100 candidates ran for one seat.
Who do you think will be elected?
It's hard to say. They all had an active campaign to round up the votes.
I think Mr. White would be elected. You know he has spent millions in this campaign and he blasted the opposition in his campaign speech.
Maybe. Who knows? What's wrong with it?
It's broken. I just bought it yesterday. You know, it costs me $556.
It sounds too bad. What will you do?
Mike suggests me to return it.
That's what I want to say.
Well, Jeff, that was a very productive meeting, I thought. You had some really great ideas in there.
Really? Well, thanks for saying so.
No, I mean it. Look, are you hungry? Shall we go get something to eat?
Sure, why not?
Okay, well, let me just get my coat and we'll go to the diner around the corner.
Okay.
Tom, how are you? We missed you at the party last night. Are you okay?
I don't know. I didn't really feel like going out. I guess I'm feeling a little homesick.
Come on. We've been through this already. Look, I know the adjustment was hard when you first got here, but we agreed that you were gonna try and deal with it.
I was. It's just that the holidays are coming up and I won't be able to home because I can't afford the airfare. I'm just longing for some of the comforts of home, like my mom's cooking and being around my family.
Yeah, it can get pretty lonely over the holidays. When I first got here, I'd get depressed and nostalgic for anything that reminded me of home. I almost let it get to me, but then I started going out, keeping myself busy, and before I knew it, I was used to it.
I see what you mean, but I'm still bummed out.
Okay, how does this sound? Let's get you suited up and hit the dance club tonight. I hear that an awesome DJ is playing and there will be a lot of pretty single girls there.
You know, I could really go for that. You don't mind being my wingman for tonight?
Not at all. It'd be fun. It will be like a boys' night out, well, kinda.
Great. I must warn you though, whatever happens, don't let me go on a drinking binge. Trust me, it's not a pretty picture. Is that your phone?
Yes, it's my new business phone. Do you like it?
It's very impressive. Can you use the internet on your phone?
Yes, it's got wireless internet access.
That's really convenient. Does it have the Bluetooth?
Yes, but I don't really use it that often. Have you ever used it?
No, but I think it'd be really great for people like you who are always on the go.
Yes, I guess I should try to use it.
Does it have a camera?
Of course it does. Doesn't every new phone include a camera these days?
I guess so. Would you mind if I checked my email quickly? I'm supposed to be getting an important email this evening from a client.
Sure, here you go.
Have you checked your voicemail recently?
No, why?
I think this icon means that you have a voicemail message.
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't really know how to use this phone yet.
Do you want to listen to your messages first?
No, it's okay. Check your email first. I'll check my unbox later.
I'm surprised you don't use more of the features on your phone.
I'm surprised you know so much about it. Where's your phone?
It quit working last week and I haven't had a chance to buy a new one yet.
How have you been living without a cell phone for a week? Hasn't it been driving you crazy being without a phone?
It's not that bad. It kind of feels like I'm on vacation, not having to answer my phone all the time.
Let's go shopping. You can't depend on public phones in this day and age.
Aren't you staying for the party?
No, I'm tired and I've got to work tomorrow.
I don't blame you for getting some rest.
Yeah, I need to. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. A. Mr.
Miss.
Yeah, may I introduce Ms. A. Miss?
My name is Jane Brown.
Oh yeah, would you please welcome Miss Jan Brown?
How are you feeling, John?
Oh, not too bad, but I've got to stay in bed.
Do more exercises after you are healthy.
Okay, I will. You have said that many times.
Are you hungry? Do you want me to buy something for you to eat?
No, there's no need. Thank you all the same.
How old are you?
9, but I'll be 10 on May 1st. When is your birthday?
I'm older than you. I'll be 10 on April 14th.
Are you going to have a birthday party?
Maybe. I'll have to ask my mother.
John, have you ever watched Beijing opera?
Yes, I watched once.
What do you think of it?
Well, honestly speaking, I went to watch it out of curiosity. I'd say it's really a special art form.
I couldn't agree more. Actually, I'm a Beijing opera fan.
Really? Good for you. What's the bonus like at your company?
Well, it's okay, I suppose. We get about the equivalent of 6 months' salary.
6 months' salary? Are you serious? That's incredible.
Maybe. But you'd be amazed at how little's left after the credit companies have deducted their share from my account.
Hey, I know what that's like. I bought a BMW on my Visa card. Now the payments really hurt.
Well, you're lucky that you're still able to make your payments. I missed a credit payment last month. Now my bank account's overdrawn, and the company is threatening to take back my purchases.
What did you buy?
A new home health monitor.
Health monitor? I read an article about that racket. They're overpriced to begin with. Listen, if I were you, I'd let them take back their monitor and spend my money on something more practical.
You're kidding.
No joke.
That's something else. Maybe I'll return it to them.
David, would you like something to eat?
No, I'm full.
Do you want something to drink?
Yes, I'd like some coffee.
Sorry, I don't have any coffee.
That's okay. I'll have a glass of water.
A small glass, or a big one?
Small, please.
Here you are.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Mary seems depressed. What's the matter?
She didn't expect to get a kick in the teeth after a day's hard work.
Poor girl. What's the weather like in your city?
In the summer it gets very hot. The temperature is between often 37 and 40 centigrade. When it is hot we often get rains. The winters are drier.
The summer temperature usually often reaches about 20 or 25 in my city. The rain falls mostly in the winter. And we often get snow.
What are the temperatures in winter? In my city it is about 15 or 20 degrees.
In winter temperature often falls to zero. At night temperature can be below that. The streets are often icing in the morning. With high such temperatures you must get some thunderstorms.
Yeah, we do. In the middle of summer there can be found storms every day, usually in the afternoon. I heard your city has a lot of fog, is that true?
We do have a few fog days in winter. But I would not say we have a lot of fogs. The sky are usually clearly in your city, are they?
Yes, they are. Like I said, we have thunderstorms. But each one usually lasts a few hours. Then the skies are clear again.
Have you ever had snow in your city?
My grandmother said there was snow once when she was a child. But my parents and I never see it outside of my city.
The river in my city sometime freeze over. People go ice skating on it. In summer people go boating on the river. But few people go swimming because it is not very clean.
As you know, my city is on the coast. The water is also not clean. But people still go swimming all year around. I prefer to sandbath on the beach when the weather is hot and sunning.
We are going to have a picnic tomorrow at the picnic center.
That's great.
Now let's get things ready.
Don't worry. There are all kinds of things in the center.
That's much more convenient. We don't even have to bring the flavorings. Here's the restaurant we're meeting the Smiths at.
Let's go in to wait for them.
After you. I heard Betty lost her tennis match this morning, so she's out of the tournament.
Really? What a shame. I thought she was going to win this one.
Me, too. I'm sure she'll do better in the next tournament.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.